Hello and welcome. When we come every time on social media and we talk about the problems of Nigeria, it's not because we believe that Nigeria is salvageable or because we believe that Nigeria, there's nothing we can do without Nigeria. The truth is that when we look and we watch other options that are available, such as Odua Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Bed Nation, the fact that if you cut a piece of rotten cake to feed another guest, it is still the same rotten cake. We've been in Nigeria, and please, nobody should plead that he or she has better sense of decency than other tribe. Part of the reason why I don't support this break up into Odua, break up into Biafra, break up into this is because with those clamoring for change or those clamoring, hold on, let me see something. Okay. Those clamoring for change, they believe that when they have that sector, that division that they have, voila, this will be different from what we have in Nigeria. That's not true. Absolutely not true. Now, in case you don't know, our judiciary has become a mockery of itself. And trust me, if you have a country where the judiciary is inexistent, the judiciary is what it is right now in Nigeria, clearly nothing is going to work. Well, I do understand that there's been a grand plan to translate Nigeria into a one-party state. And the first thing to realize that is to get the judiciary and other arms of government. And it's just a pity, really, really pity. Well, what has happened in Kano shouldn't be anything new. It's just that when you cry wolf, there's a time the joke will be upon you. That's what is happening in Kano. APC have been using the judiciary to get away with its nefarious activity. And they've become too cocky, too smart for themselves, so much so that they made this very, very blatant mistake. Now, imagine a judiciary, a whole judiciary, reading a judgment different from what was originally written. Up to this moment, I don't know why this country is not on fire yet. And for the youth, if you're expecting old men like us to start doing aluta continua, Victoria, etc., it's just a pity. Well, I do know that maybe something has to trigger it. But these thieves, these clowns, these irredentists, these idiots, this whatever name you can call them, that have hijacked the very essence of Nigeria, must be taught a lesson, must be dealt with. But it's not from people like us. I'm too old to drag myself on the street. Imagine. Well, in some way, I'm beginning to think that, well, it could be a blessing in disguise. It just may be a blessing in disguise. Because before now, it would have been, if this thing had started in the south, it would have been termed a Christian agenda. But thank God it is happening in places like Kano. Very soon, the masses will realize that this is not about Islam, this is not about Christianity, this is not about North and South. This is about a group of thieves that have come to ensure that the rest of Nigerians become exactly what we see today. So I urge you Nigerians, if you are listening to this video, for some reason Facebook has been tampering with my audience. But I hope very soon they will relieve me to get more audience. But if you are a Nigerian and you are still clinged to your tribal sentiment or retrogression or proclivity, then your treatment is not even abroad. Somewhere maybe in Mars or Jupiter, you should go and get treatment. And thank God, when Tinubu came and was doing what he did, he never separated filling station for APC, filling station for Labour Party. He never separated filling station for Muslims and filling station for Christians. Everybody will go to the same filling station to buy fuel. Everybody will go to the same market to buy foodstuff. And whatever suffering the Labour Party man is suffering, the APC man too is suffering. The Agbadorian is suffering. The Tinubu supporter is also suffering. The fact that these politicians are able to sow the seed of hate and unnecessary bias amongst ourselves while they budget billions of naira to buy presidential yacht, billions of naira to buy SUVs for themselves, billions of naira to pay for meal. We stay here at the bottom of the food chain fighting for nothing that benefits us. That makes us the biggest idiots. And perhaps maybe one will be tempted to say we deserve what we get from these evil politicians. I feel terribly, 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 terribly bad. Please, if you are watching me right now, ensure to follow this page. Facebook has been reducing my followership. And the fact that I've been battling, for close to 3 weeks now, I've been telling my audience that I've been battling with my arm, this right arm, this one. I'm not feeling any sensation, and it's terrible. So I've asked people to call me and see how we can. No, but nobody, only one person had called. But it's terrible. But that's not why I'm making this video. Anyway, truth is this. Whether you like it or not, there is a grand plan to finally take Nigeria to be an Islamic state. Whether you like it or not. Thank God for those orchestrators of this Islamic agenda, that there are idiots from the south who can be manipulated to benefit the interests of the cabals in the north. Now, please don't get me wrong. I say these things not because I have any bias or hatred for the religion of Islam. But there are some very evil politicians that have used the instrument of religion, instrument of tribalism to divide us. And until we liberate ourselves from these tribal proclivities and religious extremism, we will continue to become slaves of these evil politicians. And therefore I beg that we should liberate ourselves first from these manipulations of these politicians. Then we can get it right. Yeah? Let me type my number. +234 901 5654732 +234 901 56547. Okay. So we must, in all honesty, take Nigeria back now, or else it will just be too late. You know, I've been sitting back and I've been wondering, how come we're no longer hearing about Boko Haram, Ruga, kidnapping, and all these things that were happening in the Buhari government? That is because it is turn by turn. When Tinubu came and said Emi Lokon, Awa Lokon, Yoruba Lokon, he wasn't missing word. He was saying exactly what was arranged. The Fulanis have come, have done their own. And this set of Yoruba tribal supremacists are coming also to do their own. In case you don't know, about almost everywhere in our political spectrum, Yorubas are heading it. The rest of us, there are 375 ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. 375. The rest 373 ethnic nationalities cannot sit back and become subservients for these tribal supremacists to think that because they belong to Yoruba or Fulani and for some reasons they've become better than us. We will not accept that, and I have told my children that you cannot accept that. But my children are still young. They cannot hold stick and go to the road. Are we going to sit back and watch Nigeria crumble because we are too scared, because we are too afraid to go to the street and tell these people that, look, power belongs to the people and the people decides who rule them? Well, if you want to remain in your cocoon of fear, in your cocoon of cowardice, in your cocoon of cheeky-heartedness or lily-liveredness, sit back and watch Nigeria crumble while your children suffer. There is no future for your children. If you want to sit back and become what you think, well, if you want to sit back and watch this retrogression that these evil politicians have bestowed upon us, then it is your choice. For me, this is not a Nigeria I can call my own. There is a need to do something now, and the decision lies in you. My name is Magnus Oraka, and I say, please follow this page and share this post now. Now, if you want to call me after the show, please do so. I'll be very much willing to answer your call. Thank you very much.